Well, hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Janice is just going to sit over here, have a cup of coffee with all you fine folks, and talk about retirement. I know, you might be thinking, oh, God, no, I'm not close to retire. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Because I know what my analytics tell me, and I know who's watching my videos. So if you're anywhere between 40 and 60 or older, you really need to think about retirement, and you should. So sit back, nestle in, grab a cup of coffee. We'll make this painless. Yeah, we will. Well, we'll try. I'll try. Yeah, I will. They say God's biggest planner is a fool. Well, on this one, my friends, you should be planning. Oh, let's take my first sip. Oh, that is marvelous. Marvelous decaf Mount Olive with a little creamer. Oh, delicious. Okay, so let's get right into it. Assess your financial readiness. Now, I know you're saying to yourself, what the hell does that mean? Your savings, your 401ks, your IRAs, your annuities, your CDs, any place where there is money coming in. Do you have a trust fund? Well, which I do not, but any place where money is coming in, you need to assess. And you need to assess because you want to go, how long will it last me? Now, you might be some of the lucky folk out there that live to 150 or 60. I'm only joking. Sometimes, my friends, you have to joke of these things. But the average person may live to 86, maybe 76, whatever the age is, because I don't know your health and you don't know mine. But it's the truth. You must assess these things. Now, I wrote some things down just so that you know, because your friend D can't remember everything. I'll count that to my age if you don't mind. But it's the truth. The next thing I'm going to tell you is pay off your debt. Now, this hits home with me. I am one of those nutty people that hate debt. I hate debt. I don't care if it's a student loan, a car debt, a mortgage. I hate all debt. And I'm not kidding. When I was 33 years old, I bought this house. And I said to my husband, I want this bitch. And that's exactly what I said. I want this bitch paid for quickly. As much as I knew I would have to put a lot of sweat equity into this house, and believe me, I did, because I didn't buy the fancy house. No, I did not. I bought the house that's called TLC and a little tender loving care. Well, yeah, it needed that. It needed that desperately. So that's the kind of house I purchased. But I said to him, we will have to sacrifice in many ways. It was a 30-year mortgage. It took me about, I would say, a few months before I said, screw this 30 year, I'm calling the bank. Interest rates when I bought my house were 10.75%. It was only like another, I would say, realistically, 6 months later when they dropped to 6.5%. I got on the phone so quick with the mortgage company, the bank, and said, listen, I want to remodify my loan and I don't want to have to pay points or anything else. I just want to remodify it to take the interest rate down. And they said, that's doable. I said, very good. I said, and I want 15 years, not 30. She said, well, that'll cost you probably close to $100 a month. I said, I'll pinch and save, but I want that kind of thing. So I did. Now you might be saying to yourself, how the hell did she do that? Well, my friends, it's called doing sweat equity in your own house. Oh, yes. The room that I'm sitting in right now, I broke my back on. Yes, I did. I had to hang skylights over here with my husband, put up drywall. We did it all. We did it all. We put the floors in. We did the plumbing here. We did it all. We didn't hire people to do anything. Doug had some knowledge and I was the working hand. And we both worked. So it was just like, we did it ourselves. We did. I'm going to take another sip now. We didn't go to dinners. We didn't go on vacation. We didn't do anything because I did not want this debt hanging over my head. But by the time I was 48, my daughter was graduating high school, I was done. It was the best feeling in the world. And I hope one day you'll be able to experience it too when you write out that last mortgage payment and you just go, oh, it feels so good. Now I have here, create a retirement budget, estimate monthly expenses, including healthcare, travel, and entertainment. This is very important, my friends. You should really put a budget together for those things, especially the monthly healthcare plans. We'll get to that. I'll talk about that a little more. But your travel and your entertainment, you really need to look at. I mean, are you somebody that loves to go out to dinner 3 times a week? Maybe 4. Do you like to travel all over the place? Well, you have to put that in your budget because you're only going to live off of so much money. You really will be only living off of so much money. Unless you're a millionairess or a millionaire, then you'll have nothing to worry about. Plan for your healthcare costs. I know this is going to be one that people are going to go, ooh. But it's true, my friends. Excuse me. You must plan for these costs. Now, I have to tell you, I was absolutely shocked. Your friend Dee was absolutely shocked when it came to healthcare. Frightening, okay? Because right away you think, Mel, Medicare is going to pay for my healthcare. Yeah, right. They're going to pay for 80% A and B, but you're still going to need C, D. There's so many. You're going to need a 20% partial plan. Because if you don't have that, and you go to the hospital here in the United States, where an aspirin can cost you $50. And I'm not making fun of the healthcare system, but we all know Denise is telling the truth. Medicare will pick up 80% and you have to pick up 20%. So that is why you take out a partial disgrace healthcare. And it's a disgrace. I'm just letting you know right now, because it's probably not going to include, unless you want to pay more, for dental and optical, and it's not going to pay for your prescriptions. You got to have a little extra pay for those too. It's madness. It's madness when it comes to healthcare in the United States of America. I know I have friends that are living all over the world and all over the country, and they're like, yeah, I get her. I get her. And some people have socialized medicine. They don't have to worry about that. But every country is different. But the United States of America, will bleed you dry. Decide when to take Social Security. Do you want to take it at 62, 66 and a half, 70? I was talking to a friend the other day, and he said to me, Denise, I am retiring at 65. I'm taking my full retirement, and I'm retiring. Oh, ye of so little faith. I said to him, did you just say you're taking full retirement at 65? He goes, yes, I'm taking it. I'm taking the whole amount. That's it. I said, I hate to break your bubble, and I really don't want to break your bubble, but full retirement in the United States of America is 70. Full retirement, where you can make the most money on your Social Security, is 70. Well, he said some really uncharted words, and I was like, oh my God. I said, listen, I'm only telling you what's the truth. It says it right on the statement you should be getting every year. But it's the truth, my friends. 65, yes, you can retire and get Medicare. But if you want full retirement and the amount of money that you can make, it's 70. It is 70. I know. No, thank you. And yet there are people that love to work. We know those people. Most of them are politicians. They're at death's door, but they're still there. Oh, don't get me started. It's true. You know it's true. I'm not even lying. Look around that audience sometimes and go, go home, take a nap. Better yet, just go home. Oh, I'm having fun. I'm glad I wrote some stuff down so that we could go over together. Review your investment and withdrawal strategies. There you go, people. Now, if you have 401ks, IRAs, annuities, money markets, you need to sit down with your accountant and you need to ask your accountant, hey, listen, this is what I'm going to be making on Social Security. Maybe you have extra income coming in from maybe your job that you still might be working for. How much can I withdraw from these things before they tap me for more taxes? That is something your accountant will tell you what to do. You can't go by just any one person. Your accountant will let you know if this is the income you're making and you want to start drawing on 401ks, IRAs, and that kind of thing. You need to sit with your accountant and get that straighten out with them. Here's another one. Here's a big one. Consider where you want to live. Now, you might be saying, wait, what was she talking about? I'm not leaving. A lot of people have more home than they really want. Like, I don't have a really big house, but I can assure you of one thing. Your girlfriend, Dee, well, she can move into a tiny house and be very comfortable with 400, maybe 500 square feet. I don't need more than that. I really don't. But I don't live in a big house to begin with. But the maintenance of living in a home can be very costly. So, hello, make sure you put that into your budget too. Right now, you might say, I do the lawn myself. I take care of everything by myself. Well, hello. Some of you will not be doing those things maybe in your 70s or your 80s because you might say, I'm withered now. I can no longer cut the lawn, take care of the bushes, maintain my house. So put all those things in perspective when you're looking to retire. Will you downsize? Will you move out of state? Some states are better on taxes than others. Just saying, they are when it comes to income tax. That's why you see a lot of people moving, because it helps them out with their retirement planning. Update your retirement planning documents. Oh, I know this is a fun one. Do you have a will? You know you need one, right? You need to have a will. And you should have one. I don't care if you're single. I don't care if you have no children. You need a will. You have to have one. You know, these things are very important, and they're very easy documents that you could do online, have them notarized. If it's a very simple will, some people want to, look over their trusts, their beneficiaries. What else can I think of? Oh, you'll probably think of them before I do. But it's very, very important. Oh, power of attorney. You need that. And you need a health proxy, power of attorney. Now, we all know last year, in 2023, I had to go through this with my mother-in-law. She put me as how power of attorney healthcare proxy. And we all know how that turned out for your old friend Dee. It was the hardest thing I had to do in my entire life. I can't discuss it here with you people because you see me pull enough tears out there. It was one of the hardest things I had to do, but I had no choice. I followed her directive and what she wanted, but it was very, very hard. So if you're somebody out there that is single and you trust somebody with all your heart and soul, whether it be a brother, a sister, a mother, a brother, friend, make them your health proxy so they could speak for you when you can no longer speak for yourself. And that's a tough one, my friends, because you really better love the person you're handing this over to, and they better love you too. And make sure they're strong enough to handle it. Of course, I've told this to my daughter. If your father's not able to handle it, I know you can because you're a very smart and strong woman. I told her what I wanted. She knows. Now, these are other things that you should be doing. Find a purpose and stay busy. Find a hobby. Now, you guys know I do my little miniatures. I love to read. I know my reading material can be a little off, especially my summer reads when they are usually these apocalyptic books that I'm reading. But regardless, I enjoy reading. Get involved in some clubs or get involved in, I love politics now. I'm the first one to say it. Love it. I have to say it. I love it. It's like a hobby and it's a sport all at the same time for me. May not be for you, but it is for me. I might get out there and start making some phone calls or canvassing. I enjoy that. Some of you may not. Your girlfriend, Dee? I do. I like it. I love it all. I love to get involved in all that stuff. And like I said, some of them need to go home. Hello, it's time to go home. Take it. You ever see these people? I mean, they're literally falling asleep in a chair. It's time to go home. Now, here's a fun one, and I think you'll like this one. Do a retirement run. And now, what is that? What does Dee mean by a retirement run? I mean, I want you to get on the phone with Social Security, and I want you to ask them, how much will I be making if I retire next year? Okay? I want you to live within that budget. Yeah, I want you to live within that budget of just your Social Security, and then make a make-believe thing in your head, because I don't want you taking out of your 401ks or IRAs until it's necessary. But I want you to see and list all your expenses. It's really going to be hilarious when you start listing them, because everything goes up, my friends. Everything. Your utilities are going to go up. Your water's going to go up. Your sewer's going to go up. Your taxes are going to go up. The maintenance, the stuff you need for your, it's all going up. I know, I'm the bearer of good news. I don't mean to be that way, but it's the truth. So you need to find out, listen, can I live on this Social Security? What's the story? Because millions of Americans are living just on Social Security. Millions of Americans don't even have $5,000 saved. Now, don't get too excited if you have 200,000 saved in a 401k or what have you. You must also look at your age and will it last you? Because you might live to 90 or 100, or should I say 150? I can't help it. I got to throw a funny in when I can. Because this is a serious matter, but at the same time, come on. I know we all know people that are lying up, the millions of them that are 150 years old. I would be frightened because I would never have enough money to live to that late. No, I would not. Look at me throwing the papers all over the place. Are we done? Oh, I'm done with my little review here of saying what you might need to do. So if this was fun for you, and I hope it was, because I don't want to make it scary. But at the same time, I really want you to put some things in place for yourself so you're not just so overwhelmed. The healthcare, I am telling you right now, is going to be the most important thing you do is to get your butt and don't go off a television set. Please don't go off a TV set and get a number out there that says you man or whatever. Sit down with someone. They have them all over the country, Don't do it online. Go in, talk to somebody and say, listen, can we sit down and look at some information of insurance companies that I'm going to need to take a partial out for? The number is going to go, you're going to say, okay, I got to put that in my budget. So you have to know what's going to cost you because it could cost. I have a friend of mine that's paying over very, very, very close, like $3 close of $600 a month for her and her husband. That's correct. And those insurance policies, by the way, they go up every year as you get older. I know it's a delight. You might as well just buy the coffin, open up the lid, throw yourself in there. Because as you age, the health insurance keeps going up too, the partial. Same with Medicare. They take that right out of your Social Security. So bet on that. Right now it's up to $185 that they take out of my Social Security. My big whopping Social Security check. Oh, please. Anyway, I hope this was fun. I hope you got a little bit of a kick out of it too, and I didn't make it sound so grimacing. If you're new to my channel, I hope you decided on subscribing. I almost lost my voice. And gave it a thumbs up. Leave me comments. What age do you think you're going to retire? Should be fun. Let me know. And until we speak again, be kind to one another. The heart is all that matters. I'll see you all again. Cheers to all of you. It could be a thumbnail. Maybe. Goodbye, everyone. I love you guys. Take it easy.